Asante sana DG. You know, Bishop, that someone has brought back very many memories and has reminded us of many things. It is true, as Anthony said, that people had to put a strong case against the president. A strong case. And not just for this time, even before. You remember with the ICC, with whatnot, they looked for blame they didn't find. Even as tunatafutiwa kila siku. But you know, a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, Excellency, I was with you in New York, going through those meetings, seeing the demand. Truly the stone the builders rejected. If you saw the demand the world has on President William Ruto, from a stone that was rejected to being a cornerstone on this continent, a focal point, to being a reference point. You know, hata sisi wengine tukakulea mafuta yake. Before, I used to go to the UN. Tulikuwa tunahangaika tunasema sasa tuende mkutano gani? You're looking for invitations. We had too many invitations this time. Everybody wants to talk to Kenya, to talk to Nairobi, because of what you've done. Your Excellency, thank you. You've lifted up Africa, not just Kenya, but the continent of Africa. You've taken a leadership role. And really, it's encouraging that if God has decided someone's path, no man, no human being can be able to take it back. And so we're deeply, deeply encouraged. I know many of you here mnaishi Lang'ata. Si ni kweli? Wangapi hapa wanaishi Lang'ata? Ama mnatoka mbali? Your Excellency, a majority stay in Lang'ata. And there's a lot of things that, you know, our former MP had started that are going on. Thanks to you, there are areas in Lang'ata that had never received water. They have begun receiving water. My uncle Dan was telling me, for the last 2 months he started getting. He has never been getting. Because on one side, the concreting we've done in Kibra, in terms of the line, a lot of the illegal connections there reduce the pressure coming to Lang'ata. So we've done concreting. We are doing a new line that is coming up, Kongu Karumba Road. But the biggest intervention, because we've done the piping from Kabete, Udiru, coming all the way to the Dagoretti Road, Karen Junction, the piping is ready to bring it down by gravity. The issue has been the quantity of water. You know, Nairobi receives 525 million liters a day, and we need 850. Thanks to you, we've pushed. Northern Collector 1 is almost over. Northern Collector 1 will give us 140 million liters of water. And so the old story that Lang'ata has no water is going to end very, very shortly. I made that promise last time we came here, and I want to repeat it. We're edging closer. There are issues of way leaves from Kigoro coming down to Nairobi, issues of compensation, issues of the piping, but now it's just 6 kilometers left. And we thank God, because through your leadership, Your Excellency, you know we're about to secure another 100 million euros for Nairobi, through Nairobi Water, to do Northern Collector 2 and Maragua 4, which will add another 220 million liters of water per day. Meaning, it is possible, before 2026 or 2027, shida ya maji ikuwe tunasoma kwa history books in Nairobi. We will be remembering there was a time there was no water. Can you see what diligent leadership can do and can provide? Because our president is the person who goes down to the details. Ukimuuliza kitu hasahau na anafuatilia mpaka mwisho. Kama watu wa Nairobi tunakushukuru. Ya pili, vile Nixon amesema, we unveiled our Green Army. I'm sure you've been seeing around in the estates. Vijana, we had 2,500 who are unclogging drainages. They are preparing us not just for El Nino, because El Nino will come, but also for us to have a clean environment. But what are we finding when we unclog those drainages? Tunapata takataka. Hiyo takataka haijatupwa na mimi ama na rais ama na serikali, ni sisi kama wananchi. We must stop illegal dumping. We must take care of our environment. You know, if everybody cleaned the front of the house, the world would be clean. What we are getting, historical garbage, manguo, nini, it is terrible. At least now things are flowing. Hii mvua kidogo ya juzi Nairobi would have been flooded already. Hii mvua tu kidogo ya last week na juzi. But things are flowing. We're going to go on with that. We're mapping out, we've mapped out all the hotspots. Your Excellency, we've started with the regional commander, with all the DCCs, with our sub-county admins, our disaster teams. We're going to publish areas where people must move. There are some areas where we will need to move people because we're just timing around the 9th. That is the forecast. So the issue of dam, and I also know dam estate. Kuna watu wa dam estate hapa? I know Dam Estate tumekuwa na shida ya maji the last 2 weeks. We are sorting it out. The issue was blockage of pipes. I know that for sure. In the next 1 week it is done. But around Nairobi Dam, around Waruku, some places in Dandora, we'll have to move people to higher ground. Na tunaomba tukifanya hivyo wajue tunafanya kwa sababu yao and for their interest. So kwa hayo mengi, watu wa Lang'ata na watu wa Deliverance tunawapenda. Msichoke kutuona. We agreed, we are members. We will keep coming. Please keep praying for us. Yeah? Please keep praying for our president. Our president is making tough decisions that need grace and wisdom, but the right decisions. The decisions he's making are the right decisions because our country was living a lie. Tulikuwa tunaishi uongo. Ushaona mtu akona mshahara 10,000 but anaishi maisha ya 50,000. It will come, you know, a place will come, you cannot keep living that lie. You know, the debt we were in. So some things have to be done now, but for posterity. So that we don't leave our children in debt. Your Excellency, we are behind you as you do that. And we're behind you. Rais alisema mambo ni ngapi? Matatu. Si ndio hiyo? Alisema mambo ni matatu. Kwa wale ambao ni wakora, wafisadi, vile Bishop amesema Excellency, in Nairobi wezi wamegeuka ndio wanaita wengine wezi. Lakini hata tunawaambia mambo ni matatu. Wajichagulie ile inarifaa kwao. But we will not accept it. Nixon has said, land grabbers, we've told them. Those who've taken public land, we are telling them. There's a place in Embakasi, Excellency, as I finish. Imagine inside our hospital, hospitali yetu ya Tasia, somebody has built apartments in our hospital land. What we've agreed to do, we fenced it, and we've told him, thank you for your kind donation of wards. Those apartments tunabadilisha ikuwe wards, na ikuwe nyumba ya Manassehs, you know, that they can use, because you can't do that. Another one is claiming land in between the incinerator and the administration block. If we keep doing that, Nairobi will go to the dogs. We can't allow that kind of anarchy. So, Excellency, on that fight against graft, we're behind you. That we must do the right thing as leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, simefurahi muona rais leo. Siniliwaambia ile siku ndamleta. Na mlifikiri ni story. Mheshimiwa rais ako hapa, mniruhusu mnikubali and join me tumkaribishe rais wetu William Samoei Ruto atazungumzia.
Asante sana. Tafadhali tuketi. Baba wetu Askofu Reverend Dr. Njuguna, mama wetu, viongozi wote mlio hapa, ndugu wa Kristo, watu wa Lang'ata Deliverance Church, mjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hebu mnisalimie hewani hivyo nione. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bas mimi pia nafurahi sana kuwa kati yenu siku ya leo. Namshukuru Mungu kwa kunipatia hii nafasi na sote tuweze kukutana leo hapa kanisani. Ni mara yangu ya kwanza kufika Lang'ata Deliverance Church ama Deliverance Church Lang'ata.